Noel Harris was destined for a life in the saddle. It was the family trade. His father, uncle, and all 6 siblings became jockeys. Did the young Noel ever dream that his career would last 45 years and involve riding more than 2,000 winners? Harris was eager to follow his brothers Johnny and Desi into the saddle. He left school at 15 to start an apprenticeship under the watchful eyes of his father, Jock. His debut was at Hastings in February 1970. It took another 21 rides before Far Lace provided the first win at Foxton in May. The wins flowed more easily after that. By his 3rd season in 1971-72, Harris was leading apprentice with 55 wins, an honour that his 2 older brothers also achieved. By the following season, he shared the leading jockey premiership with David Peake on 91 wins. Singapore beckoned, and Harris rode for 3 seasons, winning the premiership in his final year. It was valuable experience as Harris competed against famous jockeys such as Lester Piggott. Harris also perfected his trademark riding stance, short-stirruped while in Asia. Harris was also renowned for his impeccable timing. It could leave race callers speechless.
Our Palliser is flashing down the outside. Gendray stopping. Our Palliser is charging at him and got him on the line. He's come from last, our Palliser. Our Palliser from last got up to win at a nose to Gendray. I'll never say a horse is home again as long as I live. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. I nearly fell out of the box. Here he comes now, our Palliser. I've never heard of him. A New Zealander. Blimey, they're good, these Kiwis.
Harris was introduced to the first of his 3 favourite horses in the 1980s. Kingdom Bay was more affectionately known as Goldie.
But Kingdom Bay has gone to the lead, and here's the grey Governor's Bay bursting through the middle. Kingdom Bay the outside. Noel Harris goes for the stick. He's responding well. Governor's Bay further back to our buddy in Coverstein. Kingdom Bay at the post from Governor's Bay, tight for 3rd.
After Kingdom Bay retired, Harris worried he would never find another horse as good as Goldie. But along came Poetic Prince.
Our Poetic Prince nicely clear now home. Bone Crusher and Horlicks try to pick him up, but our Poetic Prince packs too many guns, and it's an all New Zealand finish.
Harris doesn't use the word champion often, and when he does, it's significant. Poetic Prince earned that honour because Harris regarded him as the only horse who could sprint or stay on wet or dry tracks. 1,000 wins were chalked up 20 years after Harris started his career. He was the 10th jockey to reach that benchmark. Rounding out Harry's top 3 horses was Mac, the stable name for Castletown. They rode together 74 times. The favourite was Castletown's 3rd Wellington Cup in 1994.
Is now starting to run on, but he's hit the front Castletown. He's a length clear on Placido, Torbo late, but it's Castletown. The dream burst into reality, and Castletown's going to win the cup. That he's 3rd. Castletown, the champion's done it.
Patience and understanding how to ride the long distances saw Harris equal Bob Skelton's record for the most 2-mile wins in New Zealand. The tally includes 3 Wellington Cups, 4 New Zealand Cups, and an Auckland Cup treble. Harris joined another rare club after 38 years in the saddle. Win number 2000 came on Beau Casual at Te Rapa in 2008.
It's Beau Casual and Noel Harris shooting for win number 2000. Here it comes for Noel Harris, 2000th winner in New Zealand, you beauty. Win number 2000. For Noel Harris, one of the greats of the New Zealand riding ranks for many, many years.
Harris at the time was the 5th jockey to achieve the feat. He extended the wins tally to 2,163 by the time he retired in 2015 at the age of 60. The victories included 34 Group 1s in New Zealand and 8 Group 1s in Australia. The skills learned over 45 years in the saddle weren't lost to racing. He was recruited to train the next generation of young riders. Harris had the pedigree to be a jockey. It was his uncanny ability to read a race, to be patient and kind with his horses that made him a great jockey and earned him a place in the New Zealand Racing Hall of Fame.